know we're kind of made up of all these memories that we make over the course of our lifetimes, but I think it's kind of strange that sometimes we end up with these particular memories that are, despite being relatively small ones, so much heavier than the others. Life throws you in different ways. Some you can push away, some you can slap away, and some you just have to dive onto it too.
In our lives, we're put into situations where we have to make decisions, or people interact with us in special ways, or we're told something that just sticks with us throughout our entire life. It's these little events that shape us into the person we're eventually going to be. Sometimes something super special will happen, or something very unexpected will occur, and it's these things that stick with us the most. We can't explain or justify why it's these moments in particular that stick with us the whole way, but it's these moments that I appreciate the most in my life. One of these moments for me occurred so long ago that I can't even try to remember. I guess technically in that sense it's not even a memory, but it's a memory passed on to me from my mother. When I was born in Calgary, one of my aunts gave me a doll that somehow got named Pal. I carried Pal with me wherever I went. He was truly my best friend at the time. Now, I'm not exactly sure if the following events happened the day I was born and stayed at the hospital, or if I had to go back to the hospital for some reason. But the story that my mother told me says that I was at the hospital, and there was a little baby beside me, much smaller than me, crying. Now, according to my mother, the first thing I did when I saw this baby crying was take Pal, my beloved Pal, my only friend in the world at that time, and passed him over to that baby. I took everything I had in the world at that time and gave it to somebody who I thought needed it more than me. Now, this isn't me telling you about how great I am or how great I feel about myself, but the moment that I'm talking about is the moment that my mom told me this story. I heard this story probably when I was about 10 years old, and at that age I was far from generous. So hearing this story was kind of a shock for me, and realizing that I had that potential to be so generous with no guarantee of a reward just kind of inspired me. Now, I do recognize the fact that my mom may have made up that story just to inspire me, but even so, even just drawing from that one memory, I know I've become so much of a better person. And I appreciate it so much. I had Pal in my possession for many years after that. He came with me when I moved from province to province, from city to city, from house to house, and I finally lost him back in grade 8. As some of you know, I live on Bowen Island part-time, and unfortunately during a fated ferry ride, he fell out of my car without any of us noticing. And I never saw him again. I know that wasn't much as far as heavy memories go, but tell me what your heaviest memory is. What moment has affected your life the most? Leave a comment, make a video, send me a message. Thanks for watching.